Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
And things like this, as Rascal back to an old favorite, as we've got bears and crocodiles, oh my, running around on the top side of the map. So KT will lock away the Renekton. R5 Renekton, you can put your kicks up. It's really, really important for Nongshin. They are going to be able to find a lot of damage onto aiming, but it's life that they're going to take down. Hex Flash not going to get you out of this danger, and that is a very easy first blood delivered to Ghost on the bottom side. And look at KT's vision investment on the bottom. Not bad at all.
Yeah, and okay, hold the phone. Dread's coming over here. Vision controlled.
Yeah, well, Cuz is immediately going to walk on in here. Decent stun to come through as Dread's definitely dead. Vikla stays alive, and he even has the fear on deck if he needed it. BDD gonna have to... And made the correct decision in a very quick amount of time. Really, really smart stuff there from Cuz. Love to see it.
Yeah, his Volibear is really just quite impressive, and even in the
Drake, and it looks like Nongshin are going to give that one up, which I think is the smart.
It's the right call for sure. I was very worried for a moment that KT were actually just simply not going to group around this.
His cousins, and then when his cousins arrived, he was like, "Oh no, never mind, it's fine. I won the little battle. It's totally okay. You can chill."
This is problematic. That's first turret going over to the Zeri.
Yeah,
she's just sitting in the side lane. Mid turret's still up, so she can freely farm there as well without any problems. Nongshin looking great right now through this mid game.
Certainly. Kanna up towards this top side as Rascal's looking for a solo onto Ghost. Teleport will come through though as Ghost trying to dash this one out, but the gap is being closed. Kanna turns up though, and I think Rascal may have ran out of time. He's trying to walk this one out. The flash is going to be used to get over the wall as Ghost is dashing after him. Peter's now walking through the jungle as well, and there's... Oh! Rascal tries to turn it! The bailout comes in and Ghost gets himself back alive. It was almost super.
You know, they have so much ability to just sit back and wait right now, and they don't have to use this Ahri as a pick, champion. Potentially just use it as a heal champion, as a defensive champion against the dive that's going to come through instead.
I mean, that's what they have the ability to do now. It's so much flexibility given how incredibly fed Ghost is at this point in time. Get off the ground like we were sort of expecting him to do alongside Cuz. He is going to be able to find Dread, though, walking into his jungle. As the Killer Instinct comes down, they get the flash out of Dread, but he gets camouflaged and runs away. Void Seeker picks it up, blind in the end. Oh, aiming. That is actually super.
You want to fight. You don't have your Kai'Sa really online just yet, but I don't think you have a choice. You can't just sit back. You want to, power.
You're going to get your wish as Ghost is going to have to slide over that wall. Cuz going for a bit of a hard engage. Life is going to hit that one. Nice knock up there as well as Kanna has to try and get out, but BDD throws through the Everfrost. Killer Instinct into the backline from aiming. Supercharges. Gets out of there as it's a good fear onto Dread, but he heartbreakers his way over the wall. Life is going to go down. BDD going to be the next target as Rascal is going to get so close to falling down and does so, unable to get on top of BDD, and they keep him at arm's length. These Void Seekers not landing, and KT have to back away.
Yeah, and Kai'Sa does not have, without that Mythic, really...
The game goes on. We will see this Kai'Sa turn into a Corki. That is just how it's going to go. And KT still holding onto this Drake, but once again, Nongshin set up for the fight. BDD dashes over the wall, gets the charm onto Rascal, and immediately they pop the Renekton. Drake is going to be secured. That is sole point for Nongshin. Void Seeker comes on in, but Dread doesn't really care too much about that one. It's Nongshin now to push out this mid lane and might just head towards Baron.
I mean, KT are in such dire straits right now. As you mentioned, the Mythic is coming online soon, but it's not ready yet. And it is, of course, going to be that Ludens you mentioned. With that, you add a lot of extra damage, a lot of extra poke with these Void Seekers. But right now, KT are just unable to set up these picks. A super early smite from Cuz, unfortunately, there. And
they're starting to get scary, these Void Seekers, as Nongshin do have this Baron down to 4,000, but Cuz is in the area. He can ult his way over, doesn't have the flash, but does have the ult. His life is going to get into the pit. There's the dive! The Zeri locks down the kill onto the Vex immediately, though, but the steal comes in. Cuz locks that one down. He is going to die, but he's done his job, but still, a triple kill goes to Ghost. This is a 6-0-1 Zeri, and
But this is not going to come without risk, as you can see, he's just completely pushed out here.
Yeah, and remember, this is a KT that are battling for playoffs. They still haven't made it to playoffs yet, and yes, things are looking better, especially with some of the woes that Fred and Brianna are going back to Drake. Can KT find the hard engage that they're looking for? Kanna soaks another Void Seeker that is starting to hurt.
Yeah, he's just going to use the blue buff to heal up a little bit more.
Yeah. Comes back, 50% health. There's the flash from BDD, but avoids it. Does aiming. It is going to be Infernal Soul secured, but now the fight is on. They take down the Renata to start this one off. Life is also going to fall down as Rascal into the backline, but he's unable to lock this one up. It is going to be the kill onto BDD, but now Ghost is trying to chase them down. Can the Void Seeker connect? Everyone just bailing out of the way.
You win the fight once the game has been, even though it's fairly close in kills, fairly close in gold. Like, Nongshin have had ultimate control because of the Zeri's Kana.
And possibly caught out of position. There's the killer instinct, and yep, that is what you're afforded as he almost manages to take down aiming. But aiming will grab him in the end. So, nice
one fight around Baron with some really nice Void Seekers. Tried so hard, got so far, but this game is way closer than it should be.
I like the effort put in, but this Baron's down to half health. Cuz is there once again to try and go for the steal. Void Seeker isn't going to land as he dives in. He's not going to pick it up. It's Renata that somehow secures the Baron, and the Volley Bear is now dead. Nongshin, they managed to grab the Baron. They should be able to transition into an Elder from this one as well. And this might be the straw that goes ahead and breaks this camel's back.
And with no jungle, you can't secure the Elder here. I think Nongshin, you know, the only way they lose this is if they overextend on this mid push, but they can do whatever they want for the next 20 seconds and rotate over. Cuz is coming 12 seconds later. If Nongshin are on that Drake when it spawns, they have ultimate control.
Yeah, they might even just grab themselves an inhibitor alongside it, and they will. Nongshin, all of that early game power that they picked up is being rewarded here. And with this Baron, man, like even these extendo beams starting to really hurt as Life not able to get on in there. KT desperately trying to get towards this Elder because they need to fight for it, but they have no jungler. This is 100% desperation, but it's over if they give up Exodia to Nongshin.
They just have to fight for this. They need to be hitting these Void Seekers. That's not a champion. That's not going to reset that. Aiming needs another one to hit.
Aiming's helping them take down the Elder at this point in time, as now Rascal over to the side. Good Charm is going to connect. The Berserk lands as well, as the Elder is going to be secured, and Life also goes down. Cuz here just a little bit too late, as Rascal desperately trying to get himself out of the area. The flash goes in. Aiming tries to lock down BDD, but the stopwatch is there, and Vikla goes down. Really beautifully played here by Nongshin. I don't know whether it was a bait from BDD, but it certainly worked out as one. As Nongshin now push up the mid lane and try to take game one here against KT. Remember, every single game matters. KT, a 2-0, was the ultimate goal for this series, but that is impossible now. Nongshin will be able to take down the Nexus here. Some redemption for these talented players that have had a really rough season.
And this is the kind of game you want to see from a well-oiled Nongshin RedForce. They came super clean, prepared.